I thought you were dead. I threw you a funeral, Edgar.
I heard different. I heard you scam Ye Hob out of $1.8 million. That's the second time they give me funeral with no body. First time I'm in San Juan. Second time I'm in Warma.
And where were you all this time?
I was in Warma. That's what I'm saying.
Why'd you come back?
Because I felt like it. I couldn't stay away forever.
And now what?
Now they're trying to say that I'm guilty of murdering some persons. They're trying to convince me that I confessed to it. They're trying to give me the death penalty. At worst. At best, life in prison. I'm not sure.
Well, did you do it?
Of course not, amigo. I'm not a serial killer.
You ever wonder maybe that's why these things keep happening to us? Running. Always running away from the inevitable.
You feel like you're running, amigo?
I did for a while. Stopping anyone who gets in our way. It's caught up to us now.
Or so you say. A man who ran don't confess to things he did. I have read your docket, senor. I have had many hours alone, perusing my cases, perusing every case on the docket, trying to figure out a way to beat my charges. Your confessions, if they are to be believed, is not running. And I've known you for too long to believe that you don't have an angle here.
There's no angle.
I don't believe you.
I deserve this.
I don't believe you, senor.
I don't care. It's the truth.
You're making a play, and that's a fact.
There's no play, Edgar. I'm tired of this life. It's the only way.
What do you mean is the only way? What's the only way?
Or their deaths to mean something. Closure.
I got off the phone a little bit ago with the man that showed you. Cassie Carlyle was a dear friend of his. You killed her. But who the fuck was she? Some rat bastard criminal that was in there for life, for doing things 10 times worse than what you fucking are facing now. You're gonna lose sleep over that.
She had a good life in there.
She chose to leave, and she was a rat bastard criminal. She got off easy. You then have this man Ilya, who came to me as a spy that you sent, knowing that I still offer him a place in my crew. All he had to do was accept. No string attached. I would have brought him in instantly to the fold. But he preferred being spit on. He preferred being a plebeian for the rest of his life. He was diseased and dying already. No one loses anything by his death. The other person that you charged with, I don't recognize.
Tommy DeVito.
I don't know this man.
He's a good man.
Perhaps you have done what you have done for a different reason. But to show remorse for these ones, please, senor. It's making me sick to my stomach.
I love that it's everybody's reaction.
Persons.
You don't get it. It's fate. Everybody caught up in The whirlwind called Cypress. Shoot up, spit out. Every attempt to rebuild is met with destruction every time. Every connection made, relationship formed, met with betrayal. No matter what I did, lessons I've tried to teach, the outcome's the same. Why? Well, I don't know.
What you say is only half true. Because the lessons were well taken and learned.
Yeah, by who?
Except you didn't know who the student was.
And who was that, Edgar?
Take a wild guess, senor.
He's gonna make this about himself? No way, Peppo.
I would like to show you proof of this.
Proof of what, Edgar?
That the lessons were learned, senor. You just haven't seen who was taking notes.
Doesn't matter. All this happened for a reason.
See,
I will pay for the sins I've committed.
enough with that garbage. The purpose of doing what you have done is clear to me now. It's so the both of us would be locked up in this room in this moment.
This guy is so stupid.
There are certain things that I'm unwilling to say just yet. However, I want to ask you to request to have a doctor here tomorrow. There will be a dinner that will be hosting.
Yeah, you're gonna kill everyone. I heard about this already. I don't fucking care.
What the fuck you mean you heard about this?
I don't fucking care, Edgar. Keep me out of your fucking games.
No, senor, no one is going to die? What the fuck are you saying?
Whatever.
Will you do this? Will you request a doctor? I promise you no one is gonna get hurt.
I don't give a fuck, Edgar. I'll do whatever you want.
Can you just tell me who told you this, that I was planning on killing everyone?
Is that not what you plan on doing?
Absolutely not. I'm facing the death penalty. I would not do anything like that to violate my bail. What do I gain by killing these ones?
Why not just stand there like a man and take what is deserved?
And who's to say what is deserved, Lang?
Our actions. Decisions we make.
I never put anyone in the ground that didn't have it coming.
So live with that.
You don't know what you're talking about. You're in this depression state. You're injured. You're on death's doorstep. This is why you are speaking this way. There is a cloud over you. It is repugnant to me.
Penance, Edgar. That's all I want.
Do not speak of penance. You don't know the half of it.
Whatever. Dude, this is an amazing scene right now for Lang. Wow.
Let me ask you something. It's been puzzling me since I read your docket.
What?
Larry Knox. Why you shoot him? That your compa, no? Your right hand. Your confidant.
We were the makers of our own prison, Edgar. We wrote the laws. I was the executioner.
I don't understand like what your movies. You just gonna lay back and you're gonna die and you're gonna take it.
Atonement.
Atonement doesn't come in this life, it come in the afterlife.
That's where I'll find it.
Be careful what you wish for, senor.
It's not a wish. It's a consequence.
I don't understand. There is a scroll worth of names of men that you probably put in the earth, whose life you destroys. No brilliant. And now you are in this condition. Someone has put a hex on you. Whatever insanity is plaguing this entire city has now come upon you.
You're right. And like I said, it's just fate. If I could even attempt to regret half the lives I've taken, I would. Truth is, I don't remember more than half.
See, because they weren't worth remembering.
I wish I could.
Senor, there are the sheep and there are the wolves. There is an old saying that I will tell you. It's a parable from Warma.
I had a hard line for that. Fuck.
The wolf goes to eat the rabbit. The rabbit, terrified, begins pleading for his life. Please, I've done nothing. I've done nothing wrong. Don't eat me. Says I'm going to eat you and it's your fault. But why I have done nothing? The wolf says it's your fault that I'm hungry. You make of that what you will. There is one true ethic that governs the world. It is the conquest ethic. The law of the sword, senor. The law of the wisest, the most clever, the most ruthless, and the most cunning. You think by atoning you're going to save your soul?
What's left of it? There are sheep, Edgar. There are wolves. And there are monsters. The monsters deserve to die.
Perhaps what you're saying, although it is difficult for me to bear, maybe there is a grain of truth to it. Forget that I ever mentioned the doctor. And rest easy, no one gonna die tomorrow.
Whatever, Edgar. Good luck, whatever shit you were avoiding from. Good luck to that. I advise you stand like a man. Get what you deserve.
You should get some rest.